Beginner's Breakfast. I'm your host, Josh Blake. This is my lovely wife, Alec Blake. How's it going? Today's my birthday.
Yes, that's the most important thing, is that it's your birthday. So everybody say happy birthday to him throughout the day, throughout the week.
This is true.
You need to do it.
It does exist.
It does exist. It's very important. It's a very good day.
I got a cool matcha set for my birthday, so I made us some matcha.
Yes.
With a little bit of cream. I put some honey in yours and put it in mine.
Okay. Well, that's probably good.
That's new. That's nice.
It's ceremonial matcha. That's right.
That means it's like aged for a long time before they put it out.
Yes.
That's cool.
And then unhealthy is the Taco Bell breakfast.
Taco Bell breakfast.
This is a treat thing. It's not something that happens every day.
No, we definitely don't do this all the time.
Especially the breakfast thing, but it's the birthday, so it's vegetarian throughout. Nobody's having any meat. He's not having meat. I don't have any meat in this, so it's a little bit better. We're gonna kind of uphold meatless Mondays. Is that a thing still?
All bad Afro-Latino kids, I enjoy Taco Bell way more than I should. But, oh well. I can't be making all this stuff all the time. From
it's
scratch.
Your birthday though, and I was lazy. I should have woke up and made you breakfast.
From scratch? Nah. Not this kid. No way.
I chose my battle. I could have been making breakfast, but I chose to fight with I got him a gift card for a PlayStation thing, and I chose to fight with them because they were like, I was like, deliver it. They're gonna send an email, and I don't know if y'all know, but he doesn't check his emails with any regularity. Like, you gotta say, I'm gonna email you like now, and then he'll look at it. But
some of them have learned.
Yes, but if you haven't, then he's not. This is a big reveal. He doesn't check his emails like that. So I wanted to make sure that this wouldn't be the one time he checked his email before. So I wanted to send the card to his email right on the day, and I was like, send it on the 18th at midnight. And they were like, you mean 12:55? And I was like, no, midnight. And so then I looked, and it didn't come through. So I was laying awake like, they better send this card. And then I woke up and it wasn't there, and I called them, and then while I was on the phone on hold with them, they pulled that little shenanigans of being like, oh, it's done, it's all cleared. And I'm like, so I look stupid on the phone now. I call bullshit on that. But it's delivered. But yeah, that was my battle. I was like, I'm gonna wake up and make phone calls, which is strenuous. I don't like making phone calls. I don't know a lot of people do anymore.
I still call people.
But do you like it? Not if it's people you like, that's different. But do you like making phone calls when it's like the task that you have to do?
No.
Nobody does.
It's
I mean,
awkward.
maybe they never did.
It gets a little awkward. So mine is an egg and guacamole one. So it's not vegan, but it's good.
It's vegetarian though. You do a lot of you eat eggs all the time though, so they should know. That's what you do.
It's come for me. The vegans come for me.
Mine is the same. It has tomatoes and guacamole and egg, but it does have a big hash brown in the middle because I'm about those potatoes. It's a problem.
I miss those potatoes.
I know.
They were good.
I should eat sweet potatoes more though. Both of us should probably just do that, not just you.
Well, I remember like the ones I got from Kava. The way they do them is really good. They like chop them like you would like potatoes au gratin type styles, like medallions. And then they just like sear them on. They cook them and sear them on both sides, but they're thin, so they're easier to eat and they cook faster.
I'm always scared of I shouldn't be scared. Scared is a strong word. I'm always worried that I'm gonna get like a million comments like black card lost because I'm like, I don't really fuck with sweet potatoes like that. Like, they're okay.
It's not that crap.
They're not as good as potatoes. I'm sorry.
It's your fault. It should be that crap. Where are you people?
I know they should be. They should come through. They'll hit me later on the rewatch. But the video on demand viewers will be like, what?
No, I get like West Indian. I get like West Indians who are just like Latino accent.
I don't want to
because I've lived here too long.
I don't want to lose my Trini cred though, because I get that from your family.
That'd be fine.
Not from sweet potatoes. If I said like something like I hate Malby, then they'd be like, what?
Yeah,
but I love Malby.
That would be problematic.
I love Malby. Shout out to Malby. Shout out to Malby, Callaloo, Bus Up Shut, my favorite. it?
Umbrellas busted.
Oh my god. Yeah. But yeah, I think that I think I could stand. I want to try. I'm gonna try and figure out like that. We've done so many things of like, what can we do for you, or what can we do as far as modifying diets for healthier stuff. So I could probably, get into messing with sweet potatoes and figure that out. I just haven't done it. I just haven't been into it. I could. I do on Thanksgiving every year. I do eat them. I made a thing because I have a thing with my youngest sibling, where they don't really like certain seafoods. I'm like, we have to try it on when I do a big fish dinner on Christmas. So every Thanksgiving, to make it fair, I'm like, I'm gonna eat sweet potatoes. And I've never been like, ugh. Like, I'm not those little kids who they're like, eat your green beans, and they're like, just like heaving, like going through like convulsions because they can't.
This is the worst.
I want my
scary.
ice cream. Like,
Yeah.
Oh no! Like, it's not like that. You have to put the maple syrup on it.
How are you gonna give me a vegetable for dessert? What's wrong?
But yeah, I can. It's like I'm fine. It's like I'm not like sitting there like, these are the best things I've ever had. Like, I just don't care that much.
That's fair.
And obviously, I know that's my hot take that I don't think is a hot take. Obviously, I think that regular fries are superior to sweet potato fries. There's nobody that can tell me otherwise. Who are you looking at?
Crows out there.
They're not out there.
Agreeing with me.
They're
not,
wrong. I'm not wrong.
That you're wrong.
Uh-uh.
The murder believes me and the sweet potato fries.
Mm-mm.
That I also still can't eat.
I'll mess it up even further. I'm born and raised in Maryland. I don't really like Old Bay that much.
Just doing this to yourself.
Yeah. I'm specifically shouting out to all the Baltimore folks saying like she's the worst.
This is horrible. How can you even have this? Slander on such a holy day.
I mean, I eat it with the crabs, obviously. When you have crabs, there's Old Bay, but I have no use for it otherwise. And you don't get to say that because one time we were doing something. I think I was doing a seafood boil or something. What's wrong with it? You can't figure out how to open it? We did a seafood boil once with the crab legs and shrimp and corn and stuff. I needed Old Bay. And you bought some kind of seasoning. It was seafood seasoning. It wasn't Old Bay. And I was just looking at like,
good.
That's when the Marylander came out at me. I'm like, this is not Old Bay. I was like, this is wrong.
I'm not from here. I don't feel bad about it. Dougie.
I was like, this is wrong.
Motorcat.
This is wrong.
Hey, Motorcat.
Good morning, Motorcat. We love you. Let me tell you something, Motorcat.
Hey, Ducky.
Also, hey, Ducky, because you were here first, and I want to not ignore you. But Motorcat, let me tell you something. That banana-awful trifle thing that you have, I dream about that. I am obsessed with the desserts you have. I mean, the regular food is good, but the desserts.
Thank you very much.
Yay! Happy birthday wishes. Yeah, I'm obsessed with your desserts, Motorcat, and the drinks that the non-alcoholic little spritzer thing they had. It was like strawberry basil or something. I think I need that today. That's a problem. It's not my birthday. I'll have to get it another time.
We could do that.
No, we're gonna go. Maybe you'll see us. Maybe we'll come in because I'm obsessed with the things.
Perez, how's it going? Good to see you.
It's his birthday.
How's it going? There's a firework noise you can make for yourself. What about type of thing.
Crackle, crackle, crackle. We might have to. I love it, but again, it all goes through the birthday guy. It's about when he wants to
do it.
It's about when he wants. I mean, the food is just amazing there, and I just love the vibes.
Thank you much.
Yes, if you can, everyone watching and watching later, if you can, even if you're not in the state, go to Motorcat.
Go Motorcat. Buy food from Motorcat.
It's
very
amazing. Good. Locally sourced. I think they just posted about having like a female-run kitchen. Like they're about it. They're real ones.
This is true. Just quiet burrito time.
I know. I'm sorry. My friend. Shout out to my friend Donut because I don't really do Taco Bell breakfast. She's like, you need to get the California style crunch wrap. I'm like, okay, I trust you. I'll do it. You haven't led me astray yet, so that's my choice. But just the one.
So for my birthday, Alec got me I'm just spitting everywhere. Alec got me a really cool like ceremonial matcha kit, so I can like make matchas and stuff in the morning, and I don't have to like break out all these like complicated non-matcha devices. I have a lot of like South American mixers and stuff that I used to use, but this is kind of more like frothy type of thing. It's much smaller. The one I have looks like a huge ladle.
Yeah.
I forget how to say it.
It's just a whisk.
No, it's the big wooden one.
Oh, I don't know about. You mean the long scoop?
Yeah. The one that has like the rings and stuff.
Oh, that. I don't know.
I forget what it's called. Lots of good tools, basically, is what you should know. And then I also got some cool books. I got a cool Basquiat little handbook with some cool little magnets, like bookmark magnets, which I'm excited about. My mom sent me some stuff. My other people sent me some stuff.
You have some stuff waiting at your in-laws.
My in-laws have nice things for me.
Yes.
My cousins, when they wake up, are going to tell me happy birthday, which I appreciate. And the cats are good. The cats are doing well.
Yeah, I celebrated by fighting.
Yes,
But
one should.
They're not fighting now.
That's how I want everyone to celebrate my birthday. Go to your friend and fight them. That's it.
No. Like gladiators, like, oh, in honor, we have to have a 100-man fight.
Honor of Jaw. Don't do that.
I hope that whetted the appetites of any Roman Empire people out there. I still don't get that, but.
Oh, the people who think about the Roman Empire.
You've talked about.
I don't know if it's like. I don't know if it's just I'm not a white guy, so it's not as fascinating for me. Like culturally, it doesn't. I don't give the Roman Empire the credibility for like creating civilization. You know what I mean?
I'm just not even thinking about that. I'm thinking about like just how randomly, like in your daily life, like that they think about. That was the question. How often do you think about it? I'm like,
yeah.
I'm like, and so I'm thinking like, what's my Roman Empire? What's my thing that I always come back to and think about way too much? And I don't know that I'm not too embarrassed to say what it is. It's not gross. Good morning.
Hello.
It's not gross. It's nothing like pervert or anything. I'm trying to think of like.
SWAT cats.
I do think about SWAT cats a lot, but I don't think that's it. You know what I think it is? I'm trying to think. It's something dumb. It's like something like pop culture annoying, like trope stuff. I'm trying to think. Oh, you know what I think about way too much? It's not my Roman Empire, but I do think about it way too much because every time it comes up, I just go on a mental tangent. How much I hate the movie Dr. Sleep. I think about that all the time. I said it every time someone brings it up on like a list of like something horror movie. You get subjected to me talking about how it's such a terrible movie. And how it is it's treacherous to the source material.
I'm never gonna watch it.
Never, you shouldn't. I'm gonna say that to everybody too. Like, what's she talking about? Never watch Dr. Sleep. I don't care if Ewan McGregor himself came up to me and was like, "Why?" I'd be like, "I will tell you why. You don't want this smoke, McGregor. Like, go turn around, Obi-Wan, because you've done fucked up. I hate that movie. Nobody needs to know why. I'm not gonna do this. It's his birthday.
Hot takes.
Yeah, it's a lot. That's the birthday gift that keeps on giving is my hot takes. Dr. Sleep is a trash-ass movie. Another hot take that is a real hot take that will upset people. The Shining, as an adaptation of Stephen King's The Shining, sucks.
Another movie I'm not going to watch.
We don't watch it. It's bad. As a Kubrick film of cinema, like if you're looking just for pure cinematography, sure. Although I would argue, hey, happy birthday wishes for you.
Thank you very much.
Cinematography-wise, sure. I would argue that there's no suspense in Jack Nicholson being like a descent into madness because Jack Nicholson starts there. Jack Nicholson starts.
Hard-hitting question. You got to recast. You got to recast The Shining.
Okay.
But done in a Wes Anderson style. Go.
The old groundskeeper obviously would be what's his name? Gene Hackman. The one who's the bartender guy.
Okay.
The wife, because these are younger people. They're supposed to be a young family in the book, so it's not like I'm going to say like Angelica Houston. Jason Schwartzman is Jack.
Okay, but remember, this is shot. It's not only filmed in a Wes Anderson style, like it has a Wes Anderson now theme.
Yeah, I'm saying Jason Schwartzman, or
So it's like goofy horror, but it's not horror.
It would be Jason Schwartzman. I mean, I would think that maybe it had to be like, I'd have to set it back. Like, if I'm picking any of his like pantheon of Wes Anderson people, I would want a younger Jason Schwartzman because the frustration point is there for him, where he just gets to this thing of like, ah! He always gets there. Every movie, he's always.
I would think the kids from Moonrise Kingdom now are so old.
No, they're not old enough.
They're not in their 30s.
I'm scared. Don't say that. I'm gonna look. I don't think you're right. I think they're still too young.
I feel like the girl is like in her late 20s or something by now, and the boy, I thought he was older than she was, because I've seen her in things since then, and she's like a full adult so much that I don't even recognize who she is. What's her
Kara
name?
Hayward. She's 25.
She's 25. Okay.
I mean, that's the other thing. Like by casting Jack Nicholson and Shelley Duvall,
all you do is you keep all the Moonrise Kingdom kids, but you then have them play the characters of.
I wish I knew
like
how.
Jack Nicholson, Shelley Duvall.
That's the thing too. I wish I knew how old they were supposed to be because, like.
I mean, they look like they're in their mid-30s.
Okay, so The Shining takes place, I think, in 1977. They said in 1999 she was 53. So this is math. I hate that. That's 22 years.
12. It's 12.
So she was
all 12.
So she was 31 at the time of The Shining. So say early 30s.
Okay.
Early 30s.
Well, I'm like, because they have kids.
Yes.
Most people, I mean, not everyone.
They have one
obviously.
kid. They only have Danny. Just Danny.
So the twins aren't anybody's kids.
I'm
only going off of the snippets that I know, so I don't know who anyone is.
Let me tell you this. The whole thing
I guess the snippet, the ghosts, are they ghosts? Are the
house
ghosts?
is built in a bad place, and it always has bad things happen. So basically, if you have any kind of death in there, or even if you're kind of there, your essence is kind of stuck there. So the things that they're seeing are people who have been victims of this hotel.
I know who I'd get to play Jack Nicholson's part.
Who?
What's that? Remember the sommelier thing we watched with the black kid? He was the guy.
Oh.
I don't remember his name though.
I don't know. Does he have the rage component to do that?
Yeah, he's done like a whole bunch of stuff.
Not rage. Like
the rage.
Because this is a man. Like you said, you haven't read it, but Jack Torrance, the character Jack Nicholson plays, is like an alcoholic who's like he's that kind of alcoholic, and they have him in the tropes where like he's chill when he's okay, but when he's not, he's really bad. Bill Murray.
So we're just gonna bad cast like Kid Cudi.
Kid Cudi. That's no. Who's I'm trying to think who's been in his more recent ones.
Jaden Smith.
Actually, you know who would be really good for the bartender? Who's just like
kind of. You're just like no.
No, absolutely not. You know who'd be really good for the bartender who's there, who just kind of is like kind of representing the house and being horrible. Adrian Brody. Perfect. Just be there like that kind of calm like.
Not Drake.
But they do need a black hero. That's the other thing that's annoying about the Shining movie. I think in the Kubrick one, they kill the black man in that. In the book, he's the fucking hero. He comes back from retirement, like vacation, and because he has a bit of the shine, he has that psychic kind of thing, and he gets like a psychic kind of scream from this little kid, like, this house is fucked up, come help us, and he flies all the way back and works with people who also are kind of a little bit telekinetically touched. He kind of can get a feeler for them, and gets himself back in a snowstorm against all odds and saves this woman and her kid. In the book, they're like, nah, axe to the back. Fuck you. Like, what is that? Like, this black man's a hero? Nobody wants to see that. We want to see Jack Nicholson freezing and Shelley Duvall and her son running in the snow.
Side note, we did watch this documentary last night about, it's on, what was it on, Disney Plus?
Yeah, because it's like Discovery.
It's like the war, something, it's not the war, it's like
Space,
Cold
something?
Space, I think is what it's called.
I don't know what it is. I'll have to look.
It's like Cold Space or whatever, but it's the story of like the first black astronauts. And it was just really good, actually. Like, if anybody gets a chance to watch it, like, go watch that. It's, if you have Disney Plus, it's free. It's really good. Like, I was thoroughly impressed by, like, the honesty of it, but also, like, how nice it was done. What?
I'm thinking now.
Ooh, Jeffrey Wright would be good.
Not as him.
For the Shining guy.
For the hip, yes, for the one who saves them. Jeffrey Wright. But I was thinking, because I was looking at Asteroid City, so I'm looking at young people. Maya Hawke for the wife.
Okay.
Tony Revolori.
Who's Tony Revolori?
Tony Revolori.
See, I was gonna do like Gabriel Garcia.
Nah, Flash. I want Flash Thompson from Spider-Man.
Yeah, no, that'd be good.
Tony Revolori.
Or what's his name who played the Swords guy in the Willow thing?
Oh, the tall dude.
Yeah,
the
he's
really
like,
tall
he
guy.
plays crazy better.
He's also very handsome. I don't know. I think he's too physically imposing. I want him to be like the guy who built the hotel, like the Ghost of Dad. Because I'm all for that's something. Okay, I'm trying not to do this. That's something I hate about Doctor Sleep that I will say. They blind casted it and put non-white actors in it, and they killed them when they didn't die in the books. That's my whole shit. Is that they always do that with Stephen King movies? It's like, hey, look, we did put someone brown in this. He did though.
Don't worry.
And I know you want to, if you're like a fan of like the It movies that just got made, you're like, what about the brother in It? He's fine. Let me tell you, in the book, he doesn't become a drug addict by staying in that town, but they made him a drug addict in the movie. He also is the only kid in the first movie who kills someone. And I'm like, I think he had a gun, like a homemade gun on him, they did. Let's put it in there in case you need a little quick breakfast and you can't think of anything. Put it in the fridge.
Love on your born day. Thank you very much, Netararu.
Yay! Thank you, Netararu. We love you too. Thank you for his birthday wishes. I want everybody to wish him happy birthday. Also, I was laughing yesterday because someone tried to get you with the St. Patrick's Day green thing.
Oh, yeah. That would have worked out real well for y'all.
Well, yeah, that's the one thing. First of all, first and foremost, if you do not know, don't try and pinch him. It's not a good idea.
My only reaction is chokehold. That's all.
He has a lot of quick. He's quick with it too. You wouldn't think that, but like he's quick. That was like our first we were at my parents' house and I didn't know how much. Like you would talk about wrestling and how you were into wrestling, but I didn't know if you were like. When people say they're into wrestling, they go, yeah, because you love the Stone Cold Stunner. But people don't know there's a technical element to wrestling as far as like holds and stuff, like wrestling, like in school. He's like, oh
I
yeah.
did that for a little bit. I did amateur wrestling.
But I didn't know that, so we were talking.
I forget till they were like, you gotta put on weight, you gotta lose weight, and I was like, this doesn't
There's
seem
a
healthy.
lot of unhealthy
I was like, this feels like I'm gonna get into like body dysmorphia, so I'm gonna pull back.
There is, but like he knows how to do like holds. So we're sitting. This is not like even anything weird. We're sitting at my parents' house. I said you couldn't put me in something I couldn't get out of, and I think I just got like that back hold, like where you just had my arms on.
I think I just had like one arm. I think I did something like this, and then I just wrapped my legs around you, and
the
I
legs
held
were
up.
there,
And I just
couldn't
held up.
get out. And you're like, you're gonna tap out because there was nothing painful.
No,
I just couldn't get out.
I was like, dead weight, lock my fingers, dead weight.
And I was just like, so yeah, he'll get you.
I just remember your dad was laughing.
My parents thought it was hilarious. They're like, you should tap out. He's got you. My dad also used to wrestle in school, I think. I think my dad did a little wrestling, a little bit of track. So like, some sports stuff.
Talked about
my dad was like, you're done. Like it's you can't get out of this. So yeah, you don't pinch him. And then two, I did accidentally hook him up because his mother has some green on. That's what I said. So you couldn't. So I helped by accident.
This is true.
By accident.
I give out bruises. It's great.
That's not right.
It's awesome. I'm so excited about this Basquiat book, though.
Like, it's really cute.
It's very well. It's just beautiful. You know?
It's very cute. Oh, we should. You know what we should ask people to do if they remember they have it. Here's a silly thing to do for Jay's birthday. That'll help him. We're gonna help playfully troll somebody. I need y'all. If anybody knows anybody who works at Mod Pizza, I want to know the difference in weight between the mega dough crust and the regular crust. I want to know how much heavier that is. If someone could tell me.
I hope he watches this.
I hope he does. I want to know.
He's watched it before.
I want to know. This is the call out.
It's not that heavy.
We're going to call out. We're going to say his name is Miguel. We're calling out our friend Miguel, who always gets a mega dough pizza crust and then loads it with every topping.
Grande Miguel.
Actually, yeah. It's not just the mega dough. It's that it's loaded with every topping on the menu.
I mean, it makes him happy, though,
it does.
Which is nice.
Look,
I understand it.
I'm not shaming anybody for their food, but if you're not going to admit it's an objectively heavier pizza, that's
I just remember
science.
when a friend of ours handed me both pizzas, and it was like, let me just hand you this. This is yours. Let me just hand you this one. I was like, why does it feel like there's like 3 pizzas in here?
Because there are. Is the mega dough equivalent to 3 regular pizza crusts if you add on a whole rib roast?
I could just see the look on his face where it's like, it's not that bad.
Everybody
keeps saying it's not that bad.
He loves when I visit. I know he does. I can tell that when I visit and we see our friend Miguel.
Side note for the diabetics out there, the sauce, I do not use the Taco Bell sauce anymore.
A walk in.
Thanks, Moch.
Come here.
Producer Moch's legs and now her butt. All right. Oh, it's just all butthole.
Let's get that out of there.
That's.
We don't do that for free, Mochi.
That's rough.
No.
I apologize.
That's
inappropriate. To someone.
Happy birthday.
So I do.
Wow.
Wow. Just popping out the cake.
No.
So I don't use the Taco Bell ones because they're too, they got too much sugar in them, the hot sauces. So I have one that's called Yellow Bird habanero sauce, and it doesn't have any sugar in it. And I get this from, I think, Whole Foods.
I think so.
It's not very spicy, but like it has a little bit of a kick to it.
I think you could probably get it at the co-op. I should look.
I don't know, but yeah,
Just for the discussion.
I still like spicy stuff. I still live off of spicy things, so it's nice to have something that I can have that like allows me to still do stuff. Snake, what's up?
It's his birthday.
It's my birthday.
I should just chop up some habaneros and put it in
I mean,
there.
I could just make some, but it's like, but they go bad fast.
But we could just put them in there. Just
If
chop
I knew like my abuela's like hot like pepper sauce recipe, then I could probably get it. I could probably make it and it would last. But I don't. Why are you hitting me?
She loves you.
Hi, baby. Hello. There's a stranger.
She just wants to see
wanna
you.
come say hi?
Yeah.
Come up.
No, but you know, if you pickled them, if we pickled the habaneros, you could probably just have those on hand too.
That's probably true. Producer Moach, aloud this time. Say hello. Say hello, per demon.
No.
Blah, 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 blah.
Oh
There
my
we go.
goodness. But
And done.
yeah, I think there's options. There's things we could probably do some stuff. I wanted to. I don't know if I'm too late. It is just March, and it's just the weather's weird. Because I thought maybe grow some peppers, but
Yeah. No, I mean we've got the stuff. We just gotta.
Yeah.
We just gotta
We've
saran
done it.
wrap it. We need to put them in soil. So I got new soil.
Okay.
We just gotta put little scoops in the little trays,
Yeah.
and then put seeds in there, and then let it sit where it can.
We've
just
done
kinda
it. We've done it
sprout,
before.
and then we can put
in
it
the
out
past, like
We have
in our
time.
old
We
place,
have more than enough
in our
time.
old place, we just had like a patch of like grass that I just cleared up, and we did cilantro, I think, which was really great to just grab. Because cilantro grows like crazy. If you can get cilantro started, you don't have to worry about it.
Shout out to Carlos Bustamante who hates cilantro.
We're gonna send you some. We're gonna send you some cilantro.
He hates. He says it
I
tastes
hope
like
you
soap.
love it. Also, Carlos, if you're watching this, we lied to each other and ourselves because we didn't hang out when we said we should. So we need to figure that out.
There you go. A
All
smack for
under
you.
my nose. It's
smack for
great.
you.
She's like, oh, the pollen isn't enough? Have some cat hair.
Have
Have
some
nasal
Cat hair
passages.
directly into your nose.
Inject it. You are shedding like crazy, baby. It's because it's getting warm. My poor little babies.
It's funny that you like hugs.
Sometimes she likes hugs.
Like this.
Not all the time.
I like this though.
She's gonna get fed up.
Yeah.
I
kick
know when
me.
she, yeah.
It's gonna kick me in a couple seconds. I'm gonna miss like large amounts of skin and
Don't,
blood.
please don't jump on me. I'm wearing all black under this. She's like, that's perfect.
It's like it's perfect. That's how it is. Dad's wearing black. It doesn't matter.
That's why I love it. All over his shirt. Look at this.
Look
A
at this.
hair tuxedo.
I will have a third cat before the day is over. Yeah, no, I mean for the most part. So for 42, I'm thinking I wanna focus on. Hey, Gina, what's going on?
I got you.
Okay. I'm fighting cats. Very cool. Hello, beautiful people.
Hello, it's his birthday.
It is. I'm 42 today. I don't look a day over 70, so
You
it's
don't
perfect.
look old at all.
So it's perfect.
You don't look old.
Perfect.
I don't think 42 is old, but you don't look old anyway.
Get down. You're too much. You're too much right now. You're too excited.
And 42 is the magic number.
It's true. It's supposed to be the answer to the universe and everything.
Yep.
As my friend Zeph told me.
That's right.
Said when they turned 42, they were like, this is really special because of Douglas Adams. And I was like, I think I'm going to rock and roll. What we doing, crew? I don't know. I don't know. What are we doing today?
You're going to have some lunch at your sushi spot.
Yeah, we
that
know
you
sushi
like.
spot.
We were going to play some
Silver
katamari.
Spring.
We could see about bringing it to my parents' house and seeing if you could get my mom to try playing it. But that's up to you.
I just want to sit here and do it.
Okay, that's fine. It's your birthday. I should ask if they're up for just coming over.
Sorry, that's a flex. Look better than you did.
Then today's 21-year-olds.
All right.
I think you
I'll go
guys-
with that.
I'm not going to name names because I don't have anybody specific, but there are people where I'm like,
Thank
they're
you.
how old?
Yeah.
I think I'm shocked that Margot Robbie's apparently younger than us, and I didn't know
Yeah, I
that.
thought she was like my age.
She doesn't look bad. I just think she looks older.
Thought she was older. I didn't realize. I was always surprised to find out some of these people aren't even like 30 yet. I'm just like, really?
Yeah.
I would have thought so.
Like I'm like, girl, Barbie is a baby. I don't believe.
Right. Good for
I
you.
don't believe.
Good for you. Doing it young.
I don't believe. But that's how we feel about wrestlers too. And I'm not shocked that we're like, oh, he's an old guy. And we're like, oh no, he's 32. And we're like, that's wrestling. That's like.
I mean, that's hard though. It's a hard life.
I mean, if you're.
There's parts that I miss about being an indie wrestler that I don't miss also.
I think it would have been. I mean, it already was hard on you, but I think it would have been very hard on you. There's
because I was doing hardcore stuff. So.
Yes. Mick Foley's only 25.
Jeez, that'd be horrible.
Matt Hardy, around 30.
1,000 years old.
Matt Hardy is timeless.
Possibly.
Eldritch
let me
being.
see. What else?
Sushi games.
Just kind of chill, really. I mean,
maybe a little coffee break or drinking Motor Cat. We don't know.
Probably something over a Motor Cat.
We don't know.
I don't know.
It's just chilling. Just hanging out. It's whatever he wants to do. It's nice. It's colder today. It's not super.
I'm
hot.
trying to, as I shake all the cameras because I keep touching the table.
I did it too so many times. I'm sorry.
It's okay. I guess my big plan for 42, I'm gonna try and just focus on painting more. I got distracted a little last year for trying to do more mural stuff, and in the process of trying to do more mural stuff, I painted less. The paintings I feel are like better than they've been, but I wanted to do more of them, so I think I'm gonna focus on trying to do that. You bet everybody's hungover from yesterday. That's kind of the history of my birthday, though. Like, whenever being someone who's born the day after everybody drinks as hard as humanly possible, who celebrates St. Patrick's Day in the alcohol ways that they do.
Yes, I think so
Yeah.
too.
Sometimes chilling at the house is honestly.
I have to
the
sneeze. Thank you, Mochi.
Mochi,
why?
Saludo.
But yeah, I think
Saludo.
that I don't know. I think you've been on a good streak and finding a balance just while taking care of your health, where you're painting more, but you're not doing it where you're like up all night doing it, or like where you can't.
Those are the best, though. Those are the best paintings.
It is and it's not. I know when you get on something and you're like, you don't get up and move all day, and it's like sometimes something really cool comes out of it, but other times, like, you're like, you come out of that place and you're like, it takes a whole time of recovery.
It is my drugs. As
No.
well as drugs.
I know.
As well as drugs. Yeah,
It's about balance, though. I know that balance is hard, especially when you get on a creative flow, but you have to balance it, because if your body breaks down, then you can't do what you want to do. So.
This is true. I think that's probably the lesson that I've learned from all of it, from being around this long, as a painter and a person. You can go super hard for a while, but like it'll kind of catch up to you in some way as time goes by. Like you can't go 100 forever. Like you'll hit that wall, and it'll take you a while. The recovery time becomes longer in between. Yeah. So you can either do like your best and then just kind of chill, or
I didn't realize that. We've gotten that. We also do things where we're accidentally dressing.
We do bust our hair a lot.
It's in the way, but we love it.
Yeah.
Oh, I think so.
There you go.
It doesn't really work.
It does.
It
You're
does?
like with Lisa Bonet now.
I'm not Lisa Bonet.
There you go. I'm sure she had like weird, like little back of the head locks.
I need a weird hat and like a gentleman's jacket with shoulder pads to be Lisa Bonet, and then I'll wear white socks.
Perfect. White socks.
White socks with some dark shoes.
See, I'm thinking more like a Cree Summers type of thing, where you just like wear big hats.
I don't think I can pull off a big hat.
You don't want like a big camping hat for no reason?
I don't think I can pull it off. I think it just would dwarf me.
I do find it funny though that people acted like they were like, oh, Pharrell came up with that, and I was like, it's always been around. I was like, that's like look at some old photos. It's like there's so many like Native American like
that's the
historical
internet.
photos of like the hats. And
the internet told me I don't need to research anything.
I don't need to look at nothing.
I'm just
if it's not in reels, it's not real. I say we finished each other.
Sandwiches.
Nice.
What's the horrible one that Marlon Webb did? It's crazy. We finish each other's heroin. That's not what I was gonna say. Awful. I don't think we finish each other's sentences, but we can help each other when we get stuck on something. We're like, what's that guy? And we're the guy with the thing. Oh, this person, like we can get there.
The guy from the place.
It's like it's taboo cheats.
He got a face on him.
It's like taboo cheats. Like if we were like trying to guess a word in taboo, it's when people do that inside baseball shit that's not fair. Like, you know that time that you fell down the stairs and you did this? What's that word? Oh, this. Like, you can't do that.
No, what was the color of the wall that you fell into?
Yes.
Oh, purple.
Yeah, you can do that.
Yeah,
we have that. We can communicate that way, which is cheating and taboo, but there's no actual rules against it, so.
Plus, I have to play with other people, which is less likely to happen.
We haven't played taboo in so long. I think it's because of that. People are like, that sucks. We don't want to play. You know what I mean? Playing with couples is awful.
Well, I just remember the last time we played, like, it was a very, like, nonchalant, like, we nonchalantly just hit everything.
Yeah.
Which was kind of funny. Like, people were just like, oh, you know, you do this and you do that. And you're like, all right, so this is that guy. He's not from Star Wars, but he looks like he should be in Star Wars.
Yeah. Things like that.
It's got that weird goatee thing going. What does it say? You gotta read it so everybody knows.
Or sometimes I'm stuck there snapping, going, you know, and don't not know because I'm gonna say yes, you do. It's just live, like, yeah. Well, that's the thing too, because
I know what you're talking about.
He's not great with remembering like just actors and stuff. So he'd be like, oh yes, that girl from that movie. I'm like, that's not her. And he's like, yes, it is. I'm like, it's not her. I promise you, it's not her.
That's Natalie Portman.
I'm like, no. I don't think you ever messed up Natalie Portman, but there's definitely been people like, isn't she from that Wes Anderson movie? I'm like, no, it's not her.
That is Emily Blunt, and I'm just like, whatever.
I don't think she's been in any Wes Anderson.
I don't
movie.
think she is either.
Yeah.
See? That's what it's
we
about.
have that. We have that for sure. But it's funny because like, it's not like just actors and stuff, but you do that with like, I heard you at work doing that. It's like, you know, the guy with the yellow bike.
He pulls up IMDb. See, I don't care enough to put anything in. I'm just like, just tell me what they're from, and I'll just believe you.
I can say where people are from, and I'm really good with voices. Like,
thank you very much.
Birthday!
Very cool.
Thank
you, Mr. Green Bean.
Thank you.
Beanie.
Wishes for him. I want everybody to wish him happy birthday because he deserves it.
Thank you.
But yeah, we did. I'm the one who pulls things up. He doesn't care.
No.
Just because
I'm fine with being wrong. It doesn't bother me.
I don't mind being wrong, but I want to know. I want to know the answer.
I don't care enough to know.
I like to know
it's
the
answer.
answer.
It's like that guy with his hawk face. That's not nice.
Adrian Brody.
That's not nice. It's like, no, the other one.
That's too many.
The one from Jurassic Park, the girl who has an Ethan Hawke face.
There's no girl from Jurassic Park that has Ethan Hawke face.
The Jurassic World movies.
Are you about Bryce Dallas Howard?
No, the other one, the nerdy one, who like curbs that guy. He's like, oh no, the world's gonna end. He leans in and she goes, no, I have a boyfriend. He's like, oh, I'm sorry, I read it wrong.
I don't think I've seen the other. I saw the Jurassic Park where they had the first.
It's the one we saw with what's his name? With the. You're seeing it in real time. It's the one with Chris Pratt.
I know. We only seen one.
Yeah.
And that's Bryce Dallas Howard.
The funny one. The one she's like a technician. She's funny.
Big
eyes.
I don't remember enough about that movie.
Bug-eyed girl.
That's not nice. Yeah, she's not in that. But the only time when you said Bug-Eye, the first person I thought was Anya Taylor-Joy. She's not in that movie. So
I don't think so.
She's definitely not. Anya Taylor-Joy is not in any Jurassic Park movies, unless like she did the mocap for a raptor or something. Like I don't know.
That's fair.
Now I have to look up who's in that movie, and I don't. I stopped watching those movies for a lot of
because they're bad. I'm not gonna keep watching those bad.
The first Jurassic Park is the best one. I don't think.
It's like when somebody comes up to me and goes, "Hey, did you see the last Transformers movies?" I'm like, oh, "Get out of my face."
The Jurassic Park books are objectively terrifying.
You don't love those Transformer movies? No, because I'm not 5.
Was it Jurassic World?
I don't know.
These again. That's the
Jurassic Park, the movie. There you go. Jurassic Park. The Jurassic Park, the movie.
All right, who's in this?
Full title.
Don't care.
Working title.
I don't think any of us would know her name, so it doesn't.
It's like Jurassic World.
No, I mean, which actress are you talking? Are you talking about Judy Greer?
No, Laura Lapkin.
See, we don't lap cuss, which her name was right there. And
Whatever. Lapkus, Lapkin.
Neither of us knew
napkin,
that.
something.
Neither of us knew her name, so that wouldn't have mattered.
It's all the same to me. I'm like, oh, she looks like somebody who sells Verizon stuff online. That's what I think.
I think she has it.
Like a commercial where it's like, hey, change your phone plan, like that.
Actually, I think Judy Greer has done more phone commercials than that.
Oh, I definitely believe Judy Greer has done them. I remember Judy Greer though because she did movies with like Nicolas Cage and stuff. It's like adaptation. I think she did that.
I didn't watch that. The first movie I think I remember her being in was What Women Want with Mel Gibson.
Oh, I know her from way before that.
And then the most thing I think about her, the thing that makes me think of her most is Archer because she's Cheryl.
But I get her and what's her name? The redhead lady, Julianne Moore. I get her and Julianne Moore confused.
Really?
Yeah, from like a distance in my mind.
Really? From a distance in my mind, as I understand what you're talking
redhead
about.
white lady. I don't know.
It's like Julianne Moore.
You know how many people have randomly called me either Bob Marley, Whoopi Goldberg, or the Predator? So on that, I'm allowed to get redheads wrong.
I'm not saying you're not. I'm just like I can see them both so clearly in my mind, and I'm like, well, I mean, that's the same thing. If anybody you said, I'm like, I can line everybody up, and I'm just like, that makes no sense.
It's a Chris guy. Pratt, Pine, Columbus, I don't know, whatever.
Chris Columbus. I don't know what that man looks like other than he had a horrible haircut.
Like an asshole. That's
like
what
a haircut, like. One of those like flipped under shortcuts.
We
like.
rise. There you go. What's he talking about? Today we fight.
I don't care. Look, just because I have skin in both games does not mean I care about Julianne Moore or Judy Greer. No offense to them, but they don't know who the hell I am. So I'm good. But that said, I guess it'd be funny if like Whoopi Goldberg knows who you are. I'd be like, why?
Buy a painting, Whoopi. Buy a painting. That would be my response to that. Cool. Buy a painting.
Help us.
Stop creeping on my profile.
She's watching now.
And buy a painting.
Let me get back to fighting with Joy Behar.
I had to explain to somebody recently. This is a real thing. So I had to explain to somebody recently that if someone wanted to hire me to do a mural, it costs more than to buy a painting because I have to travel and then be at a place as opposed to like make it within my own time, within like a spaced out amount or whatever. And like for some reason, like people just couldn't understand that. They were like, but it's art, and you know, you decide like art's gonna cost this, and I was like, yeah, the art costs this, but me having to travel
I think
to a location costs more money.
I think you should also have a bother me fee. Like if someone comes by, how's it going? Like that's an added however much.
Basically. Well, I need to just print out a bunch of forms and just be like, cool, so this is a contract. Here you go. If you read this, then you get back to me, and then I can do that for you. And if they don't want to do it, then they can just give me back said contracts. I'll print more of them. And then I'll just go about my merry way. You know, it's not...
You have a non-refundable consultation fee.
It's just always kind of funny.
Look at me. I'm just... He's definitely watching.
Ray. Nice.
He's watching. He's being a creep.
Of course he is. I think they stick their devil's lettuce in the funeral juice. Maybe. Yeah, it makes sense. No, I got what you meant. You don't have to fix it.
Yeah.
There's always devil's lettuce. It's necessary.
We have a poster on your wall. Does it say devil's lettuce on your wall?
I put it back up. I need to put it back up.
I think it says devil's lettuce. I found an old anti-marijuana propaganda poster, and I bought it for him a while back.
Which is hilarious.
It's great.
Hilarious.
It's the reefer madness stuff. It's funny.
I still got a little bit of list left. A little bit of green stuff at the bottom. It's always bad.
You're not supposed to let it get sit that long. It's like.
Oh, it's so good, guys. You can tell by my face. It's so good. This part of it's the best part. I love it. It's great.
You gotta have the
no.
drink the matcha.
No, it's good. Makes me think of the flat girl.
Oh, the weed commercial where she's like...
yeah.
Did you ever see Reefer Madness? That movie? Hilarious. It's not meant to be, but it's a mess.
There's like a part where a guy like finds a gun randomly and shoots it into the sky, and there's this girl who's apparently
in the room
They never hear the bullet come down, but apparently the bullet comes down and kills her.
No, he shot her. He just didn't aim at her. It's like if like you were here and I went, and you went, but we were sitting next to each other. It was just bad. There's also a scene.
Oh, see, it makes you a murderer.
There's also HBO might have, but it might just be online. It's like a 30-minute movie.
You can probably find it on YouTube.
I think YouTube might have it. Yeah. But there's a part where they're in like the weed den, and there's a guy playing piano, and he's like, and it's like, weed does not make you do that. He's not smoking marijuana. That guy's on something else. I don't know what makes you play piano.
I feel like everybody would be good at piano at that point.
He was, I mean, when you're on weed, it's like the difference between you play crazy piano on a different drug. When you're smoking, I would assume you think, I'm real good at piano, guys. Maybe you just sit there at the piano like.
Oh, look at one note.
Boom. A chord. Yeah, maybe you just play a chord. And it's not good.
Perfect pitch.
Yeah.
Perfect. Yeah.
There you go.
So. Hold it.
Yeah, it was all wrong. It's like, this is opiates. This is not what you think.
Yeah, you're freaking out. So.
Someone put embalming fluid in that man's drugs. I don't know, but it was
crazy.
It was a lot, but it's ridiculous. It's not a good deterrent. It's not.
That's gonna be my segue moment.
I think someone also like runs someone over with their car. I'm like.
Yeah, it was a weird movie.
It was very strange.
I remember sitting there and just going like, "What am I watching?"
Nothing good. They tried so hard. I think they're doing that. That I might be mixing it up with that '70s show because they made a joke about it in that '70s show. But it's like it could be your child or yours, and they're just. I'm like, I'm sitting at home watching something. I was like 20. I was like, not my baby.
Not big fingers. Oh no, not big fingers.
It's 3D. It's coming at you.
It's crazy.
But yeah, it's a trip.
Let me see. So I'm donating these to anyone who would like them.
No, we're not.
I'll mail them to you.
Can we do that?
I'll put them in an envelope, and if they make it to you.
Don't they ask if you
want me to? I can sign the back of them with Sharpies if you like. It may explode though in your mailbox.
Jake Johnson was in Jurassic World. How did
I don't know. He was the guy in the bubble.
Everyone was in there. Everyone was in there.
He was Bubble Boy.
Everybody was in there. Those things were stupid. Like, help, the dinosaurs are trying to eat us in this bubble.
So run in your bubble.
Those dinosaurs look at
them to my Taco Bell hot sauce drug. Yeah, really.
Oh
I had one for like a decade. And then it was just like, this is ridiculous.
Let's see.
I can't even eat these.
Yeah, it's free on YouTube. Just
it's free on YouTube.
Search Reaper Madness.
There you go. Diablo only, por favor. Let me see.
We don't have any Diablo. We have some.
I might still have some in the cabinet, but they'll become my Gina pile.
Ooh, someone colorized it. That's awful.
That sounds dumb.
I don't like that.
Yeah. I don't know what we're talking about anymore.
Bad infomercial movies and
things about stuff about things.
Exactly.
I don't know when we should go down there. Maybe like 1 or 2.
To get your, it's whenever you want to have lunch. Up to you.
Like 3.
Okay, that's fine. It's your day, babe. It's whatever you want to do.
Things are happening.
Things and stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. Thank you so much for joining me. It's almost 15 minutes. This thing is definitely going to cut off. Thank you so much. I appreciate everybody who joined me today and wished me happy birthday. It means a lot to me. You are wonderful. It is always lovely to communicate. We all got to meet up and hang out at some point.
Yes.
Let's do it. Actually, you know what? During the summer, I propose that we do a painter's breakfast meetup. A twist. At one of the Smithsonian museums.
That'd be fun.
And we could do like a gallery walk all together and grab lunch and do whatever. We'll take photos. We're not gonna video.
No.
We're not gonna try and live stream. I think there's too much shit going on.
Yeah.
But
that could be neat.
Yeah, I can think of quite a few people who would really like that. I would like that. We could all do it, and it's pretty fairly accessible for most people. If they understand how all of it works. They can park anywhere. Take the metro, they do stuff like that, or whatever.
That'd be really cool.
I typed it and she said it.
I know.
There you go.
I'm a witch.
Perfect.
Mochi can't come. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, the producers can't come. I'm sorry.
They're not good outside.
They're not responsible. they don't use inside voices, so.
That's true.
So yeah, we got to figure it out. So we got to come together and figure out a day and a time that we can do it. Whatever day it ends up being, I will make sure that we can do it.
Yeah.
So we'll call it. We got to come up with a cool name for it, though.
We'll have to think about that.
Yes. So
names in the comments. You're
Weezy!
coming at the end.
All right, we'll stay for a couple minutes just
It's
so I
gonna
can
shut off.
so I can come at Jenna for a second.
Oh no.
What's up, Viela? Get out. Yeah, no, I think that'd be really cool though. I'd love to do something like that. I've been meaning to do something like that for years. I've been telling people forever. Thank you so much. What do you mean? Why? Oh, because you're just coming in. Yeah, we could absolutely do like a gallery walk. That would be fun. We can go downtown. Well, the Smithsonian's are free. We can just go. We don't need appointments. We don't need any of that stuff. We'll do like the fun ones. We won't go to the sad ones. There's a bunch of them.
A bunch of sad ones.
There's
yes.
a bunch of sad ones, but there's a bunch of really great ones too. But yeah, whatever the red building is, I forget what the red building is. The red gallery one.
I don't know.
It goes under.
I was gonna say Sackler and whatever, but I don't know if the Sacklers saw their name on it, which
I don't
fuck
know.
the Sacklers,
Yeah.
and I mean that. I stand on that business.
Yeah, but you know, you're so much munchie. Don't thump your tail at me.
Ooh.
Cut that out, young lady. Yes, I see you. Yeah, but we should do like a big thing. You need a paint on the shelf. A plant on the shelf. Oh, above the girly. She's saying I should move a plant behind you. Well, technically, these are cactuses.
They're outside, though.
They're
The
just
big plant's
tired.
outside getting light and air. It's okay. I looked at
He's
it.
looking good, though.
Yeah.
He's perking up. Got the perk in him, you know? You 50 yet? Nah, I'm still waiting on you. Let me see. Yeah, but I'd love that though. I'd love to do like a gallery walk with everybody, and that way, you know, people could come and they could go whenever they want, and we could do like a thing or whatever. We should make shirts. We should do like the family reunion, like make like a gallery shirt.
Oh, okay.
We'll be a cool group, is what we could do. Yeah, that'd be fun. Okay, so we got to come together and think about it. I know you're 90. I was there. I was there when you celebrated your sweet 60th, so it's fine. I understand. Yeah, but I'd love to do that. I'd love to meet up and do like a gallery walk, and like we could get food, we could get drinks, we could get some shirts that match and have all this stuff, and it'd be really fun.
Oh,
actually.
thanks, CVS.
Thanks, CVS. Hold, please. Milo is eating something. Aha.
Milo's gonna Milo.
The king of the snacks himself.
That's what dogs do. They always are eating something.
The golden of goldens. Yeah. We all know you're there. You don't need to flip your tail. Dang it. My internet disconnected. I apologize. I'm sorry. On behalf of unfair internet things,
Yeah.
I sympathize. I completely understand. Yeah, the gallery thing would be cool. I might even record some of it for the video stuff, but it'll be something that happens in like the next day video. I'm glad to. I looked up. She makes me happy.
I tried.
We've been together for 50 years.
Not 50. Not 50. It'll be, it's coming. The anniversary's in a few months, though.
Yeah.
It's in 3 months.
That's 12, 13 years?
It is 12 this year.
12.
12 years.
First try. Got it. Bam.
Yes, we got married in the year of the dragon, which is the year I was born. And apparently you're not supposed to do things like that.
We live how we want.
50? I look pretty good for being that old. I look
think
pretty
so.
good for, what, 70?
50 years.
70 something? I look pretty good.
I think so.
That's what I do now. That's my vain thing I do. I'm like, do I look beautiful? I'm like, do I still look young? How old do you think I am?
Said no, you're 21.
Would I get carded at a restaurant?
For water.
They don't card me, and I'd like to believe that it's for my mask.
I'm approaching 60 is what I'm being told right now.
I'm 21 years. That's messed up. What's that thing? Half your age plus 7 is the youngest you're supposed to date. I'm 21 and Jay's 60.
You gotta live your life the way you live your life.
Inappropriate.
You gotta live your life the way you live your life.
Inappropriate. That's a real Zach Braff, Florence Pugh energy. You don't like it.
The key is to be a creepy old man who marries someone who could be their granddaughter.
What did somebody say? Someone called me a child bride once, and I didn't know.
Oh yeah, I remember when we got married. Somebody said that. I said, how's your child bride? And I was like, shut up.
I don't like that.
I'll be 65 this year.
Good.
See, Zeb, but you're awesome though. I'm trying to be cool like you.
Good.
That's the thing.
I support it. I think my mom is currently. I'm not gonna say.
I mean, my parents are in their 70s.
You almost thought I was gonna say your age on the internet, Mom. I don't think my mom actually cares, but if you're watching,
she'll watch it later.
she'll be like, that bitch.
How dare you?
My mom is also 21. It doesn't make sense.
It doesn't make sense. We live in a world of reverse numbers and whatnot.
Time travel. You ever see Doctor Who?
Hey, Lydia. How are you?
It's his birthday.
It is my birthday. This guy. The guy with the thumbs. This one. Yeah. But yeah, I definitely think the gallery crawl.
Yes, I think that's a really good
Make
idea.
a cool shirt. Decal type of thing, and then we'll go, hey. Yeah, that'd be sweet. I think that'd be fun. There's definitely the portrait gallery, depending on what they have going on. Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
Yay!
The portrait gallery, I think, always has some pretty cool stuff going on. It's not as interesting as the Sackler, though. I think the Sackler's probably more diverse.
Have they renamed that yet? Because I didn't know if that was
it's probably called something else at this point, but I don't know what it is. We can take provocative photos next to a T-Rex's leg, if that's in the...
That's in the National... I thought that was in the National History
It
Museum.
is a National History Museum, but it's literally across the street.
Is it the T-Rex one or is it the mammoth that's there? Is it both?
Either way. Some inappropriate humping of a giant leg bone.
We're not going to do that. I don't want to get thrown out. I don't want to get thrown out.
Necessary. No. We're not going to do that. Yeah. I think that'd be cool. I think that'd be really cool. So we got to figure out what to call it. I'm tempted to call it it's got to have something painter at the beginning. So it's like painters.
I don't know.
You're my answer person. You got to come up with
all I can think of is walkabout, and that's not great.
This is good. This is good airtime.
I don't know.
Dead space.
That's why I said names and suggestions in the comments and stuff.
That's true. That's true. You got to suggest something cool in the comments. So.
Because I can't think of anything. Brain not doing it.
Brain
today.
not doing it.
All I can think of is what? My Roman Empire. How much I hate Dr. Sleep.
Painter's Dr. Sleep Roman Empire. That's what it's called.
It's Painter's Sleepwalk.
Painter's Sleepwalk. That's actually a pretty good one.
Damn.
That's not a bad one.
Dr. Sleep's at it again.
Painter's Sleepwalk. I like it.
That would imply that it's... I guess it we're sleep because it'd be breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Painter's breakfast presents Painter's Sleepwalk.
Painter's Sleepwalk. All right. We're going to do Painter's Sleepwalk during the summer. Galleries. You and you. You with the hair. You with the other hair. You're going to be there. Yes. Yeah, so have a good day. I'm going to go celebrate my birthday. What are you coming up for the name for?
So he's talking about maybe doing a painter's breakfast gallery walk where we go to like the Smithsonian museums and walk around and take pictures. We're not going to do it live, but it'll be in D.C.
Yeah. So, I know you're on the West Coast.
But if you're in town.
But I will definitely be taking videos and pictures. So you will not miss out.
Yes.
But yes, if you're in town, you're welcome to join us. We can try to figure out the dates that really work for everybody.
It's
But
gonna be. We're gonna have to. Should be fine. I think that's the annoying thing too. We have to deal with the metro shutting down Tacoma, so we'll just have to do shuttle buses.
We'll figure out whatever.
We'll figure it out. It's not too bad. It's not too bad. Hi, Mochi. Coming to say wrap it up, producer Mochi. Wrap it up.
All right. I'm getting the cut sign from the big boss.
Wrap it up.
Over here.
Wrap it up.
All right. I'm getting the cut sign from the boss, so we gotta go. Love you much, guys. Thank you so much for my wonderful breakfast wishes and also joining me on my birthday.
Yes.
So
happy birthday to Jay. You
reverse
said
that.
Breakfast wishes. It's okay.
Yeah.
There were breakfast birthday wishes. It was in there.
Breakfast wishes. All right. I shall see you later.
She is cute, but she's bad.
Paint her out.
Bye.
This one's bad. Bye. Paint her out.